now. It's official. They're going to have some stupid show congressional subpoena of Corzine about where the money is. And he's going to sit there and fill him full of a bunch of bull when it's known he committed crimes. It's known he did 40-to-1 bets. It's known he took private accounts. Corzine subpoenaed to appear before House panel. We've got that. I've got all this other news I haven't even gotten into yet. In fact, I've got the article about the government spying on people's phones and built-in back doors. More confirmation on that. I've got the articles here that I never got to a few days ago about the numbers of foster children on drugs. I'm going to be getting into that report, but it's incredible to see Ron Paul banned from the next TV debate because he doesn't support an Iran attack. I mean, that is outrageous censorship. He's a top-tier candidate, and they don't want him there talking about it when 60+% of Israelis don't want it, and the former head of the Mossad is saying it's a disaster. I mean, our foreign policy is being dictated by the Israel lobby to a great extent, and the particular part of the Israel lobby that's super hawkish pro-war. I mean, that is just wrong, wrong, wrong. And then Ron Paul censored. So now the Israeli lobby is messing with our internal politics. And I'm supposed to just sit here and love it and thank Israel for it. And again, supporting Israel means supporting the most radical elements of it. Insane. Totally insane. By the way, we've got a special deal running if you want to support us, but plus get access to all the films, the nightly TV show, the high-quality archives of this transmission and more, and watch this radio show live. Prisonplanet.tv, 15 cents a day. It's even lower than that right now. We got a deal running through December where you can get 44% off on a yearly membership. 5.3 months free when you get a yearly membership at prisonplanet.tv. All right, we're going to have open phones now for the next 2 hours, interspersed with news, video, and audio clips. We're going to be breaking down and analyzing here together today. You've heard a lot of the issues I threw out in the last hour. Ron Paul banned from the next debate. Was the system so scared of him because he doesn't support an attack on Iran? That's admitted. Just unbelievable. We have the bill passing that the military can operate domestically on the streets. Told you that was coming forever. They've been training. And you know what the training's for? Going block by block, sector by sector, taking your guns. Does the military have any idea, no matter what PSYOP they run, to have an excuse, what's going to happen when they try that if 1% of gun owners fight back? Well, that's the globalist plan. They want to start a civil war. In fact, I should give the number out and ask military. In fact, stop right there. I already see the phone lines loaded pretty much instantly. Stop right there, John. I said I was going to have open phones, but after we go through these first 5 or 6 that are on the board right there, the Genesis phone system only has 6 phone lines. They should have more. Ours has like 100. It's digital. But side issue. I want to hear from current military. After I take these 5 calls, whoever gets in now, that's fine. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from current military. I want to hear from police. I mean, now's the time. Are you so cowardly, some of you that are current military or police, to call in and tell us? Because now everything I've talked about, another horrible chapter has come true because I've studied them. It's admitted. Don't you understand how frustrating it is? That's why I yell and scream. This is real. These are criminals. These are bad people. They're destroying our civilization. We have a responsibility as men, especially, to be involved and be informed and face these people. Everywhere I go, people thank me for what I do, and I look at them and I say, you do not thank me. It's just like in the old 30s and 40s movies that Indiana Jones was a remake of, that genre of the archaeologist adventure movies. And in every one, they're in some temple, and the walls start closing in on them, or water starts coming in, or sand, or the ceiling starts collapsing with spikes. There are a lot of temples around the world that actually have stuff like that in them. And it's like I'm in this cage. The ceiling's coming down on me. Spikes are coming out of the ceiling. Historically, I saw when it first started to move and warn people. Now we're down to about 2 feet. The spikes are touching us. And I'm saying, folks, we got to get out of here. We got to reverse this. We got to find the lever in here that reverses this. There's always a lever. The leverage, taking action, getting involved, never stopping, believing in yourself, praying to God, repenting, taking action, trusting God, but tie up your camel, as the Bedouins say. And people are like, thank you for your courage. Courage? I mean, if I was out on an ocean liner and hit an iceberg and I got my family into a life raft, it wouldn't be courage that I'd climb down and put them in a life raft. It wouldn't be courage to be in this system warning people and fighting it. It's called self-preservation. Do not thank me, because in thanking me, you're saying I'm extraordinary. You're saying it's special what I'm doing. You're saying it shouldn't be. It is special what I'm doing. I've been dedicated. I've built something big and powerful thanks to your support. We've built this together. But it shouldn't be extraordinary. It is not, oh, thank goodness Alex and Ron Paul are there. Folks, we're all in this. That's what's so frustrating when a cop or a military person is serving the New World Order through the brainwashing template download they've been given, is that I know they're being destroyed by it. They may think they're serving the system. They may think the system's good. They think they're on the winning team. You're not. You're in this with us. It's ridiculous. And once you break your trance, once you can see this, it's so obvious. How did you not see it before? Join reality. Join goodness. We can turn this around now. All right. We are taking your phone calls right now, dealing with the fact that we are on the edge of a large regional war that could easily turn into World War III. The majority of top analysts believe, including the former head of Mossad, who Benjamin Netanyahu got rid of a year ago because he thought that it was bad to attack Iran at this time. So anybody that attacks people like Ron Paul because he doesn't want a new war, the majority of Israelis are against it. His former army chief, the former head of the Mossad, said don't do it. He's in the news again today saying it's going to cause a catastrophe. The Russians have delivered 76 supersonic, giant, high-tech cruise missiles to the Syrians. The UN has declared Syria a civil war zone, and there's talk of a new humanitarian bombing. Al-Qaeda has publicly now, by the thousands, been injected out of Libya, real Al-Qaeda, into Syria. And the general public cannot find Syria on a map. They just know that they hide under tables at night from Al-Qaeda. And you tell them, well, the government's funding Al-Qaeda. They're like, huh? I mean, but why are we giving our rights up? Why are they saying the army has to be on the streets and has to secretly arrest citizens because Al-Qaeda is out there, but then Al-Qaeda works for them in every case in history? The hijackers trained at U.S. military bases. Here's Newsweek. Huh? Hey, the head of the embassy said they were ordered to let Al-Qaeda into the country. They were really CIA. The underwear bomber was put on the plane by the U.S. government. Huh? Ammar al-Awlaki, the head of Al-Qaeda, dined secretly at the Pentagon. Fox News. Huh? What's that mean? I want to give my rights up because of Al-Qaeda. Hey, the manuals say nothing about Al-Qaeda. It's all about libertarians, conservatives, returning veterans, gun owners. Do you get it's a corporate takeover using the excuse of terrorism, which they manufacture, provocateur, and allow? Huh? Well, you just keep saying, huh, because it's fun to go, oh, it's popular to like Herman Cain and be conned. It's popular to like Obama. It's popular to like Newt Gingrich. It's popular to get into hating Al-Qaeda and to be a bunch of idiots. While we're busy hearing about Herman Cain and debating whether or not he was having sex with that woman, watching that woman's body language, she's 100% credible. And that doesn't even matter. Herman Cain now admits that he gave her money for almost 14 years, rent money. Oh, because she was a friend. Anyone who believes that is an idiot, a total moron. And I hear all the right-wing hosts endorsing him and saying I'm sure he was just helping her. He's got such a big heart. Oh, he helped her all right. And helped her get her clothes off over and over again. And he loved helping her so much, and it's quite normal to keep a 13-and-a-half-year secret cash every month to a woman from your wife. I mean, if my wife caught me giving a woman money for 2 months. It'd be, oh, honey, I just felt sorry for her. I was giving her rent money because I love her. I was being friendly with her. And I hear these women calling in going, I like Herman Cain. I believe him. Idiots, wanton. See, once you give in to grand delusions, willful delusions, great delusion, the Bible talks about it. Once you train yourself to buy ridiculous lies, you just buy them all. And these people get off on it. They like having their dollar devalued. They like losing their jobs. They like the New World Order. They like checkpoints. They like pot-bellied pedophiles grabbing their children's genitals. They like Jerry Sandusky. ESPN likes covering up, documented reports of children being sodomized because it's just pure evil. All right, I'm going to shut up now. I got. Is that Maryland? My eyes must not be as good as they used to be. I have a little bitty screen with calls on. I can barely read it. That's Maryland is highway patrol in New York. Cole is military in Montana. We got military, a guy in the military, Jerome in Virginia. I'd already given the number out, and then I thought, hey, we're talking about the military arresting citizens, and then you disappear forever with no trial for no reason. And they say they can kill you if they want and torture you or have a military trial, whatever they want. I mean, this is best in show. If tyranny was a dog show, this is best in show. This is the royal flush. This is the creme de la creme, the cream of the cream. This is the top of the mountain. This is the pyramid summit. This is it. This is Moby Dick of sperm whales. This is the Mike Tyson in his prime of boxers, the Babe Ruth of baseball, the Ayatollah of rock and rolla, the humongous of motorcycle gangs, the Elvis of rock and roll, the Jesus of Christianity, the Buddha of Hinduism, not Hinduism, the Buddha of Buddhist, the Krishna of Hinduism. I mean, you sit here and you look at this, and it is so mind-blowing. And it's happened. And now they're just going to slowly roll it out, and they'll use it on examples of, turbaned brown people, so it'll be okay. Let's hear from Cole. No, who's first? Let's hear from Maryland, who's highway patrol in New York. Then we'll go to Cole, Martin, Jerome, Ironhead, and others. What's your view on this? Maryland.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Alex. How you doing?
Oh, I'm not doing too good. Everything's coming true like I knew it would, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've been following you for a little bit here, and I agree with pretty much everything you've been saying. Just to let you know, New York police officers, they're brainwashed. Okay, most of them. Not all of us, thank God. They've been drinking too much of the Kool-Aid out of the juice containers that the department feeds them. Hopefully some of them will wake up and stop worrying about themselves and start worrying about the oaths that they took. And one of these days, maybe more of us come around.
Well, Marilyn, you know what happens historically, and I want to hear your view on this. When people only start caring about themselves, everybody else just cares about themselves, and civilizations fall. We're going to destroy ourselves by going along to get along. At a certain point, that's what allows the evil to totally take over.